Okay. Welcome back. In today's discussion, we wanted to talk about some things that we've been hearing globally on the net, a little kind of a sensitive topic, but we wanted to kind of chat about it and see what you guys kind of are thinking. So, the Dwayne Wade controversy with his, I'm going to say, son.
Born man. Boy.
I'm going to say son. And, you know, I feel like it's, I don't want to say like a parent's nightmare or anything, but you know, anything sensitive when you're dealing with your kids is often challenging anyway. I mean, it can be from bullying, but this is kind of a gender identity crisis, and so I feel like it's a big deal. But let's get the opinions of the ladies. Tiff, what do you think? Because is it something about he wants a sex change?
Yeah, he is wants to transition into being a female. And listen, I am all for supporting your kids in whatever life decisions that you make, but I don't believe that those kind of decisions should be made until you're 18, until you're a legal adult.
I agree.
You don't know what kind of changes go on once he hasn't even hit puberty yet.
Right.
He's like
No.
12.
Right.
Yeah.
So
How did that discussion even? I mean, like,
I don't know.
like going that far. Like, my thing is like, okay, you may want to change what type of clothing you wear, and like that, you know, your outer appearance. But what? How does to mutilate the organs?
Oh, go ahead.
I just feel like it's too much availability to kids, and knowing this little boy, he probably done looked it up, then researched it, what all goes into it, but mentally, you're not there.
You can't even
Because you
drive
have-
a car.
This is
Right.
where the internet and social media is the death of
Yes.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
The death. The absolute death. He's
So
a child.
for you to make that decision that you want to go all the way through with this process, I mean, that's a whole lot of psychological
Mhm.
stuff that needs to go on with this, because you're not making that decision at no 12 years old. You're just not. And you as a parent should not be on cheering them on. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I think that you can't do a lot of things based on age, because clinically your brain is not even fully developed. So, and then I read something on Facebook or something that said that there is a difference between gender and sexuality. That people are going cray cray over the sexuality part, but this kid is having the gender. Like, it's not about sexuality, like who I'm attracted to at 12. It's basically who I identify with.
Right.
My thing is that I don't know. Do you feel like you're born knowing, you identifying with your gender?
I mean, they always say that I was born this way. I don't believe you were born that way. It's just, I mean, I look at, you know, some of my friends that have openly come out saying that they're a certain way.
Do you feel like when they come out, it's about sexuality or gender?
Like you said, I think it's who you more identify with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I have some friends that I've grown up with, and they just always been around girls. So they identify with the girls. And so they finally, you know, came out as being gay. And I'm fine with that. I don't look at you any other, no different
me
way.
too.
If my own child was to come to me and tell me that that's what they chose to do, then I have to love them regardless. I'm have to love them regardless.
But when loving them, you also go into this protective mode,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Because you're going to be faced with that.
Oof.
You're going to be faced with that as a parent of, oh, well, your little son, he this, that, and the fourth. And I had to go back and forth with somebody on Facebook regarding my own child.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was 3 years old. And you're trying to stereotype my child because he's dancing at a party. And you claim you didn't see any other little boys, this, that, and the fourth. We were at a party dancing, and my child likes to dance. Now, I'm going to tell you, my son is 6, and he is all of loving women, Trust and believe that. So we don't have no question about his sexuality. But if he was to come to me later on in his life and say, "Mama, you know what? I'm this is who I am."
But at 12,
Yeah, no. You don't know what you're
12
wearing to
years-
school tomorrow.
you-
At 12.
I just think that society is already really cruel. Even in 2020, everyone is not really comfortable with the transgender community or the whole movement. I think we've come a long way.
Yes.
But kids are cruel. And they're either cruel because they're just of the unknown, or they're cruel because of their friends. But I remember at the high school my son goes to, there was 2 brothers, and one of them would dress as female, very flamboyant female, and he went into the bathroom, the girls' bathroom, and it was a horrible experience for him. So, like I said, I just think that
So was he confronted by girls?
yes, and boys,
Oh.
yeah, and so
So he
got
wasn't accepted on.
assaulted,
He wasn't.
which I don't condone.
No.
I don't condone.
So he wasn't accepted on both parties.
No,
Wow.
no.
Well, listen. We've all grown up with people who, at 4 and 5 years old, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, he's gay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine." This new gender neutral shit. This is otherworldly. Like, there are 2 genders. You can't just create something in the middle. And because we live in this old fucked up ass world, everybody's like, it's okay, and it's not okay. It's not okay. When Tara went to San Jose State, we picked her dorm based on the new beautiful dorm was gender neutral. Oh, no. That ain't what we doing. I need a bathroom for girls, and I need a bathroom for boys. It's separate. It's the same thing with like these sports. And you can identify with whoever you want to identify with. You were born a specific gender.
Yeah.
You cannot take that away. You can turn into whomever you want to,
Yes.
but you cannot take away what gender you were born into, because there's only 2 of them.
Right.
Ain't no gender neutral. There's no man. You can't tell me I'm going into this woman's bathroom because I identify as woman. No, the fuck you not. You a whole ass man. You're not finna do that.
Because now we think you a pervert, Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but
No,
even past
I mean,
that, you're not just going to just.
Yeah.
This shit is
This is-
crazy,
this is
and then
what
I
I-
have to accept this. Like, boys born as boys that are now gender identify as woman. Now you want to play girl sports? No, you have an edge over them because you were born a male.
Yeah, and you have the hormones that are with this, and that's what, like, I feel like with the Dwayne Wade situation, I mean, I'm sure that there are probably parents dealing with this on a smaller scale, but his stuff is completely public and out there. I don't think that the regular lay person probably has the finances to finance a sex change at 12 years old. I don't know of a physician that will even do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got this show on TLC. I Am Jess.
Oh,
that little
yes.
boy who transferred.
Yes.
It
Yes.
follows her.
What?
She's not, yeah. I think I know her name is Jess. I think the show is called I Am Jess, and that's what it followed, her transitioning from a boy to a girl, and now
As
like
a
she's
young,
going to college. Yeah, she's getting ready. This new season that's coming. I haven't followed it. I just have seen a couple episodes, and it's just so far beyond me, because there's no way. Whether I've dealt with I like girls. Okay, well let's see. I love my child regardless of what my child decides that they want to do.
yeah,
That doesn't change.
Right.
But kids go through things.
yeah,
A fact.
Kids,
yeah,
it's
effect.
things
Yeah.
that's trending.
It's
It's happening we like girls now. Okay, I like girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Or
what I was
it
told,
could be heartbreak.
and what I
Yeah.
was told was a lot of girls go through that in college. But I didn't go. Like, I didn't live on campus. So I didn't, I was just like, but I was told that a lot of girls experiment sexually with other girls once they are living on campus and doing that and everything. And it was a phase. And I've talked to other parents because I was, like, I don't know what to do. But even now it's just happening earlier and earlier. But as a parent, You have to let your child does not get. You ain't gonna make them let them make the decisions on finances and what you're doing. You
That's
can't make
true.
them make those
Yeah.
health decisions. They're a child.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, we'll support you when you're 18. That's me.
Right.
That's,
And that's
me
my
as a
thing
parent.
too. I mean, you get to 18, you get to 16, 18, 21. These age parameters are there for a reason. And I don't know anyone that's on board with a full-fledged, you gon' and what if now I'm 20 and I change my mind?
Change my
Yeah.
mind.
My
baby.
You
Lord.
can't go back. You can't go back. There's no reversal from that.
You lying? I seen it on YouTube.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we're talking about a lot of money in your body, psychologically, emotionally, mentally. I mean, listen, we want to be clear, and I think I want to be clear for sure. Definitely not against gay, lesbian. Like, I think it's all love there. I think, though, when it comes to kids and little ones, I would even discourage a little bit of even the dressing. Just because you're in school and you're dealing with a population of people that they don't really understand. It's already bad enough. When you go to high school, you got to deal with who's popular just because.
Right.
Because.
I mean, now we've seen it going to school. Kids can be cruel. One little thing out of place with you, they are gonna drag that
For the
and
whole
for the
time.
whole damn school year. Hell,
You
the
know,
whole
people
4
that
years.
got teased from 9th grade to graduation
yes.
day.
Kids can be so cruel. So I wouldn't even want you to go through that. And it's starting earlier.
So how would you have that conversation? Like, Mama, I really want to I feel comfortable in dresses.
No, you don't.
Because then you look at
No, you don't.
you got them Angelina Jolie kids walking around. What's her name? Charlize Theron adopted
Right.
those 2 black boys that's now living as girls. They like 6 and 4. Child, listen, y'all, that ain't normal.
No.
It's not normal. That's not normal life. That's not
Yeah,
normal life.
yeah.
You have to figure out who you are.
And then, when you got, you've stepped and crossed over from the teenage, preteen, young adults, then your life is now your life. But at some point, we as parents are somewhat responsible, at least for the emotional well-being and protecting these.
All of it.
Yeah.
Until you I'm responsible as a minor child and even as a young adult, 18
Yeah,
and
young adult,
21. I guess right now 21 is when I'm trying to take a step back and let her make
Right.
her own decisions. But up until then, I'm responsible for your safety.
And
that
includes
is
that
emotional,
Right.
mental,
mental,
physical.
physical. That's my responsibility. You might not, just like you don't like some of the decisions that I make, going, oh, you can't go here, you can't do this, you can't do this. You might not like this one either. It don't matter. I'm making it. You my child.
Yeah.
I'm making this decision for you.
Yeah.
That is something that's just otherworldly. It's not normal. It's not everyday life. And I'm not one. I love people to be who they are. I'm not one to judge. The transgender, all that. I'm a little confused. I don't understand a lot of it. I don't.
Like Michael Johnson. No. What's the boy's name?
Boy.
Who? Magic Johnson. His son.
Oh.
Oh no. He's just gay. He's just rich as shit, and it's just gay.
And
It's no
Yeah.
question
And
about.
what is
I'm
he
talking
gonna
about more about where it's like these transgender women, and then you get mad when you tell a straight male that you're transgender, and he's like, "No, I'm not interested because I actually like women." Well, I'm a woman. No, you're not. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
confusion
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
for me. I don't get. How are you mad? Like, you were born with a penis like he was.
Yeah.
Just because you cut it off or do whatever the
Talking it-
procedure
yeah,
is,
yeah,
and you
tuck it.
take the
Yeah.
boobs and all this, and now you have the physical appearance of
Right,
a woman. If
but
you're
you-
upfront and honest, most of these straight men are going to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And then you're a homo. No, they're not. They just
No.
have a preference, and their preference is the actual
And
woman.
don't get into the relationship with him, and then he has to find out.
Baby, because you're losing your lives.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
and
risk.
it goes into that because you didn't perceive to be this person, and that's not who you
You're
are.
lying.
So you believe, just tell me up front.
just do it up front.
You
then
seen that thing I sent you that I got off of the Facebook dating now?
Yeah.
Oh,
They said
yeah.
I'm a transgender.
No. I've seen.
Don't set yourself up for that because not only are you setting yourself up to get hurt, but you're setting yourself up for failure just all in general.
But some men may
They
Tank?
dabble. Yeah.
Tank dabbles. He said it take 2 times. Take more than 2 times. Can't devils. So it's some men out there. Dre Hogan, shout out to Dre Hogan. He posted something on his page where it was asking where do you know, if it was a situation where somebody was dating and he didn't want to tell, he was afraid to tell her that he was bisexual. No. You fuck around and get shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be upfront and honest. Ladies, you have to ask those questions. Men, y'all better ask those questions. Because I feel like we can tell more when there's a woman who's now a dude, right? Like, you But for men, with that video that I posted with homegirl.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I knew off top because her hands were huge. And I was like, oh, this is a woman. I mean, this is a man.
This is a man.
But a lot of them are paying a lot of money and you cannot tell.
No.
So
Yeah.
I don't have I'm asking off top. Do you like boys? Have you ever liked boys? Have you had sex with a boy? What did Yo-Yo tell me? Have you seen a boy and got butterflies on the inside and it makes you feel, you gotta
If
ask
so,
those questions.
I mean,
This world is crazy and people doing stuff, girl, baby, I'm asking those questions.
basically, you need to do a interview that includes these type of questions because
Don't let
it's
any
2020
surprises.
It is.
and people are eccentric. They're experimenting.
Well, experiment on your own time. Don't let me find out some shit down the line.
Baby, listen,
I'm gonna be pissed off.
it ain't gonna be eccentric if I find out down the line that after I say, I'm calling all my cousins, you finna get your ass whooped. We finna stomp
Yeah.
out, go ahead and take that charge. But, ew.
Yes.
Nah.
I mean,
If
we
gonna go some
recognize
good
though.
shit,
We recognize though that it is in the cards for some folks.
listen, do what you do.
Yeah.
That ain't my business.
And I believe people know though. I believe you know who is in the pond and who isn't.
That gaydar. If
Even
you ain't
men,
got one, baby, you better call
men.
Vincent.
Shout out to Vincent. We're gonna have you on the show, Vince, because
He
you
can
could
tell you.
shed some light on this topic. And actually, we want to hear what you think. I mean, we want to hear what you guys all think. So we wanted to talk about this. We know it's out in the media. We know people are chit-chatting about it. We're just giving our opinions, not the right or the wrong,
Right.
just an opinion. But leave your comments below and let us know what you think about Dwayne Wade's son. And for the people that are saying, let him live his life, it's his business, we know. We're just chit-chatting. We're not making decisions for this family at all. It's just talk.
I didn't even recognize that was the situation we was going to talk about. I didn't know if it was going to be the break baby or him dressing like a woman. Dwayne Wade got a lot of situations.
Yeah, we'll
Sir.
we'll talk about the break baby on the next episode. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, we forgot.
Please.
Yeah, come on. We need like at least. I think we need some more subscribers so we can get some.
We know
great
that you
content.
guys are watching.
Yeah.
It takes you all of a second to
Sign in to
subscribe.
Facebook and create an account. I mean, YouTube
Hey,
and create an account.
yes, yeah. Get an account going. If you need to learn how to do that, put it in the. No, you need to go to YouTube and figure out how to do it.
You can do
create
a
an
video
account.
with
Yeah, I can do a video with showing
Right.
you guys how to do that. But nonetheless, leave your comments below, like and subscribe. We got some amazing content coming new. We got some guests coming on, so y'all can kind of get tired of hearing just us. We got some exciting conversation that you are going to be excited to hear about. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.